It's college graduation time, and this month we'll see several commencement ceremonies from Stanton to Winchester. But the economy at the graduation hour is slowly recovering from the recession, and the job market has been even slower to respond. So what are the prospects for the class of 2010, and how are the graduates reacting? Well, joining us now to discuss the job market for college graduates is Sherry Talbot, Director of Career Services for Bridgewater College. Sherry, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Now, what is the market like for this year's college graduates?
The market right now is challenging, but it's not impossible. I hear you hear in a lot of resources that it's a difficult time, and it's difficult, but again, it's not impossible for students who are prepared and take time to do a job search in a way that will get them results.
Now, a college degree, as we've heard, is supposed to open up more career possibilities. Is it still doing that? It
definitely is doing it. There are plenty of statistics out there that show that individuals with college degrees will, in a lifetime, be more financially sound.
Okay. What are the students doing in response to, as you call it, a challenging job market? How are they responding?
They're responding in all sorts of different ways. Many students started their job search early, and those that have done a great job. Many of our students already have jobs lined up and are ready to go once they graduate. Other students have decided that one of their goals was to go to graduate school at some point, so they've decided to go early. Other students are going to go home, regroup, think about what they want to do, and then pursue the job search.
Is there a downside to the longer you're a graduate and don't have a job? Does that make it tougher in the eyes of an employer?
I think it does make it challenging. I think anybody who wants to sit back a while and think about it still needs to be doing some activities that are focused on their career. Even if they're maybe taking some time off to explore. Some people like to call it a gap year when they go take that time to travel. Mm-hmm. That always looks great on a resume. So there are lots of things they can do as long as they're doing something and that something is productive.
Have you seen people maybe more changing of majors or coming back for another major in light of the job difficulties?
Not necessarily. In fact, I haven't seen very many at all. What employers look for, regardless of the major, there are things that they look for in a person's development, such as leadership skills, community mindedness, critical thinking skills, the ability to be part of a team, and these are all behaviors that can be developed as they're going through college, regardless of the major.
What are you advising students?
I'm advising students to approach the job search systematically and look at all sorts of different resources. I've had some students to say they're looking online, maybe monster.com. If that's all they're doing, that's not enough. So approaching the job search from different points of view, using the internet, but using networking too, thinking about the people they know and who would those people know. But networking is a wonderful way to find jobs. In fact, even doing an internship after graduation is entirely possible and can very often lead to employment.
Do students need to consider maybe taking a less desirable position than they originally intended in a field to maybe get into the field, or is that not something that's...
No, that's a great idea. It's good to understand how you could progress through the ranks in an organization. And many organizations require that you do start at an entry-level job, and you can progress into where you're interested from that point.
All right. Sherry Talbot, the Director of Career Services for Bridgewater College, thanks for joining us.
You're welcome.
And now let's send it to Mel in Stanton.